Good morning. This is how my week went. Yes, those are crutches. Let me tell you about it. So, my kids are in taekwondo, and this was the first week they continually get belt increases. So, this is the first week that they made it to this belt color. And this belt color is where you start sparring. So we got the sparring gear, and they were super excited to even just put on the sparring gear. It's basically like arm coverings, a chest covering, shin coverings for the bottom of the legs, and also like a little piece that covers the top of your foot for kicking. And for the boy, there's like a cup to cover his private. So they were just super excited to put on all this gear because they, been waiting to get to this level. And, I had not been in the class at this level, so I really did not know what to expect. So our first week at this level, they're sparring. So I'm like, okay, cool. Not cool. Oh my God. It was traumatic for us all. It was a lot. It was a lot. So, the first class, that one was traumatic for me because I'm just sitting here like, wait, what? They're just like, they put the two kids in there and they're like, okay, basically fight. I'm like, what? My son, he goes in, he's strong, he's aggressive, so he's not really, so he was just going at it. And then my daughter was a little more apprehensive. She's basically running from the person. I'm like, don't run, honey, fight. But she'll get it. She just has to learn because my kids are like well mannered and they really don't fight. So this was new for them. And the other kids have been there. And let me tell you, they did not take it easy. They did not take it easy. They were like going for it. And not just that, because whatever, kids sparring is one thing, but the parents, like, I'm like, how am I supposed to deal with this? The parents are like, hit them, kick, go low, do this, do that. And I'm just like coaching from like the seats where we are. And the parents are so involved. And I'm just like, you're really coaching your kid to be my kid? Like, I don't know how to feel about that. So it was just a lot of emotions. But after the first day, my son said his foot was hurting. So, and he said, it had like some sharp pain. It was burning. So I'm like, oh crap, that sounds like something else. So I took him in, and yeah, he broke a bone on the top of his foot. So that's fun, but it's all good. Yeah, we go see the orthopedic person Monday to get the cast. And then the second day we went, my son's in crutches, so he's sitting with me, so he can no longer participate. He's got to be out for a while. But my daughter's still going, so I have to take her. And one of the little boys, kicked her in the head. Oh, there's a helmet also. So she really didn't feel it, but it's just a point. And she's just like, no, I want to go home. And she wanted to cry. And I was just like, oh, gosh, honey, you got this. And I don't want to discourage her, and I'm just trying to, but I'm mad too. But I'm like, it's okay, honey, it's okay. We didn't leave, she stayed. And then also she kept her helmet on the whole time, and I had to call her over to me and like take her helmet off, and she was drenched in sweat. It was just like sweat all in her eyes. I was like, how can you even see, honey? I said, look at everyone else, they take their helmet off in between. You have to take it off to breathe. But she's such a like rule follower, and it's like if it's not a rule, and I'm like, honey, break the rules sometimes. Sometimes you have to break the rules. And if you're hot, take this off. If you need water, come over here and get water. Your mommy's here, I got you. Don't just sit there and be hot and can't, I just so it was all learning. It was a lot, you guys. It was a long week. But they're a little traumatized. I'm a little traumatized, but we're all good. We're going back next week. We're going back. We're going to keep going back. They're going to be black belts. The end. Past the broken bones, past the crying and wanting to leave. We're going to keep going back. They're going to keep getting out there. I'm going to learn how to watch people hit my kids and not, want to follow them home. No. It's all good. So yeah, that was rough week of parenting taekwondo. It's really good for them to learn this, because everyone feels like they can fight. Like you feel in your body, like if I had to fight, I could. But it's not until you're actually in that moment and in that position that you realize, wait, what happened? I was scared. Like I didn't hit like I thought I would. Like, so you really have to practice. That's something that really does require practice to be good at. So yeah, there's this growing pains of this beginning stage where, we all want to quit. But you really do have to get past this stage, I fought so many times. Yeah. So I do know that, yeah, you lose some, but it's okay. You got to keep going. So I want us to be able to look back to this video when they're black belts and see how their first week of sparring was, because it was rough. It was rough. Oh, but we made it. Thank God it's Friday. So anyways, all right, carry on.